Right, Lee, it's finished. Bristol Manor Farm 0, Tavistock 3. Obviously, a disappointing day here on non-league day. What was your thoughts on the performance on the pitch?
Yeah, you say disappointing. I totally would sign up for that in terms of the scoreline. Yeah, we know that we're up against it in terms of team selections at the minute with non-availability, like in terms of injuries, a couple of suspensions that we're like near on needless to have picked up when we're already threadbare. But again, today was all about, in a strange way, getting through the day, not picking up any more injuries, because we want to go to the Gloucester Cup final on Wednesday evening with a strong squad. We want to be in a strong place, and we got players to come back into the involvement for Wednesday. Obviously, when luck's down with non-availability, you couldn't write it in terms of Heathrow Airport being shut down, and it deprived us of Louis Britton today. So that's another blow on the eve of the game. But again, there's been good performances from younger players here today. There's been good resilience shown within reason, and whilst we're, as a squad of players, disappointed, we also know, let's give credit to the opponent. Like I said, I think we got a bit of criticism, so I felt we rightly won at their place, and they've definitely rightly won here today. They were ruthless when they had to be. They took advantage of any mistakes that we made, so I wish them well. And it looks like, again, Tavistock's a good, solid Southern League club, and it looks like their status will be maintained through the 3 points they've got here today.
Definitely, and you mentioned some of those younger players. I think, yeah, looking at the positives, obviously two of those later making his debut, and Freddie sort of playing his first couple of games for the Farm. It's good to see them getting involved, and say Freddie was probably unlucky not to get an assist, and Leighton made himself really a big handful for the defenders in that last half hour.
Definitely, that was, like I said in the dressing room, the positive of the day was, I think, when Leighton got sort of shoved off the ball in the second half there, and he just sort of jumped back up and ready to go again. It was like rawness, it was honesty, and it just shows that he's not minding that physicality of the game. We watch him in our under-18s. We're proud to have an under-18 setup that we got here. We always tend, over the years and time that I've been here, we've had a good under-18 environment, and there is a pathway at this football club. Obviously, at this moment, there's more probably being put forward at the moment than we would obviously have liked, because this season has been a story of a lot of injuries. Like, I was counting the players at the game today that were unavailable. I mean, like long-term injuries, Josh Bissett, Theo Llewellyn, what a gift to have those type of players up for my selection. Obviously, George Dowling is suspended today. You've got Ben Bayman is injured. You've got like players like Abu unavailable. It's a never-ending list. I mean, along with the Louis Britton has already covered off. So again, if we're having our fair share of bad luck at this moment in time, hopefully it'll turn, because obviously we got a cup final to look forward to, and then we still got half a dozen games in the season where we're still playing for our pride in this division, because we don't want to be slipping into like a 14th place finish. We want to stay in the top 10 and hopefully end the season on a high.
You obviously mentioned, bad luck's probably been the story on the pitch for a few months now, but off the pitch it seems to be sort of growing in terms of attendances and the crowds we're getting, and the energy, especially in that first half that they brought, was amazing. You could see a few travelling Tavistock fans as well, with a bit of back and forth with yourself and with our fans as well. So good spectacle for the fans.
Definitely, that's what football's all about, isn't it? I mean, as long as they get over personal, is sounding like it did today. It was great. I mean, like you said, there was good support from them, because they got distance to travel, because we've done it on a night time a few times when the fog came in. And obviously our supporters have always said and praised up that they're always stand up and be counted. They always turn up, our supporters, and I expect them to turn up in good numbers on Wednesday evening, and let's make that another memorable occasion for the club. And as you say, off the field, we are working hard. There's people that need to just relax and be safe in the knowledge that Bristol Manor Farm will always be in good hands. There's people working in overtime, including myself, to make sure that we're ready to go into a busy summer and a busy time where we need to make adjustments off the field. We might need to cut certain cloth accordingly, but we'll be ready to go again. And everyone can be safe in the knowledge of that, because I think communication's key, but you can't keep communicating that sort of thing, because at the minute there's a plan to move forward with, and we've got that plan in our heads, and when it becomes more clear and abundant, we'll put it more out there. Until that point happens, we just want this season to be still alive. We want to make sure that we attack every league game we got remaining, because that's our duty of care. There's some tasty games, and this is getting a bit interesting at the top of the table. And I think our last home games against Yates, that's a nice local derby for us all to look forward to. And obviously, again, going back to the cup final, I think our support will be good. I know Bishop's Cleeve bring good support as well, so let's make that a good occasion.
Yeah, and you mentioned Wednesday. Obviously, it seems like every year Bristol Manor Farm has a new first, whether that's cup runs, league position, playoffs. this year. I think this is the first time we've been in this final of this cup with Gloucestershire FA, and yeah, it'd be great to see more history being written as your tenure at the club comes to an end. And yeah, what's your thoughts on that game against on the pitch and I'd say off the pitch in terms of the great support that we're guaranteed to get up there is going to make it a great night regardless?
Yeah, again, as you say, we always seem to make first, like like FA Cup journeys, FA Trophy journeys, league finishing positions. Like we always put ourselves under pressure, and with that comes sometimes criticism when you fall short. But the expectations here, because we put it there. Like I think I'm quite largely, and without self-praising, no recommendation, but largely responsible for the expectation being at this club. And I wouldn't want it any other way, no matter where I'm managing next season, or if I'm not managing next season. Whatever I do, there's going to be a high expectation for it. And like you say, we've put ourselves in a position to be in a cup final, rightly so, because of the situation in the semi-final. And we're going to go there fully mob-handed. I think there's going to be a great occasion against the Bishopscleeve side that also travel in good numbers. You're going to see their activity on social media. They're looking at two fronts, okay, because they're still knocking on the playoff door, and I back them to get there because they're a good side. But I think you're going to see a proper Bristol Manor farm turn up on Wednesday evening, and I believe you'll see a great evening of football entertainment through two good sides with two good sets of players with lots and lots of football ability. And may the best team win on the night, and hopefully it's a Bristol Manor Farm team.
Perfect. See you Wednesday.
Top.